Hello guys, welcome to Britain's Got Talent highlights and news. David Walliams claims Channel 4 travel show was cancelled after leaked Britain's Got Talent comments. David Walliams has alleged that he lost out on work, including a Channel 4 show, as a result of reported derogatory comments he made on the set of Britain's Got Talent that were leaked. The Little Britain actor served as a judge on the ITV talent show for 10 years, but quit the series in January after offensive comments he reportedly made off-camera about some contestants were leaked to The Guardian. Walliams apologized at the time, telling The Independent, "I would like to apologize to the people I made disrespectful comments about during breaks in filming for Britain's Got Talent in 2020. These were private conversations and, like most conversations with friends, were never intended to be shared. Nevertheless, I am sorry." In September, Walliams, 52, sued production company Fremantle for a reported £10 million in connection with the leaked transcript that ended his 10-year tenure as judge on the show. In high court documents obtained by Deadline, Walliams has claimed that his reputation and earnings have been severely damaged by the report. It is alleged in the legal filing that offers of work were withdrawn once the alleged remarks were released. This reportedly included a travel program across India for Channel 4, which is said to have been cancelled entirely. Walliams also claims that the BBC withdrew its share of funding for an animation series based on his 2011 kids' book Gangsta Granny, which had been in development, while Andrew Lloyd Webber's production company Really Useful Group reportedly ended its involvement in a musical based on the same novel. The Independent has contacted Channel 4, the BBC, and the Really Useful Group for comment. In previously shared legal filings, Walliams claims that his annual earnings dropped from £3.7 million in 2022 to £101,800 from January to May 2023. In earlier reports on Walliams' lawsuit, the comedian alleged that some of his private conversations during filming days were recorded without his knowledge or consent. The TV personality also claimed that he lost his ability to be funny after his departure from the program, and said that his exit from Britain's Got Talent left him with suicidal thoughts. Because of the constant concern that any unguarded comments could be used against him, he has lost the ability to be spontaneous or edgy, in short, to be funny, the filing stated. His inability to perform in his signature manner, has caused him further acute distress, because he has lost an important part of his personal and professional identity. Fremantle told The Sun that it was saddened by Walliams' legal action and that it remained open to dialogue with the comedian to resolve this matter amicably. However, in the interim, we will examine the various allegations and are prepared to robustly defend ourselves if necessary, said a spokesperson for the company. According to reports, Walliams is seeking damages, which include the £1 million he stood to receive from Britain's Got Talent, plus £1.7 million in lost earnings from the last year. The remaining money, it states, is unspecified damages for psychiatric harm, distress and upset caused, and legal costs. Hurricane Otis made landfall close to Acapulco in Mexico early on Wednesday, after suddenly forming and strengthening off the coast. Otis strengthened from a tropical storm into a major hurricane before it slammed into Mexico's coast at around 12:25 a.m. local time with sustained winds of 165 miles per hour, the National Hurricane Center said. It was originally classed as a Category 5 hurricane, but has since been downgraded to Category 4. Acapulco Mayor Abelina Lopez warned that the city, which is home to roughly 800,000 people, is on maximum alert, as she urged residents to hunker down at home or move to the city's shelters. Meanwhile, the Hurricane Center warned that Otis is an extremely serious situation for the Acapulco metropolitan area, where it could cause catastrophic damage. This is an extremely serious situation for the Acapulco metropolitan area, with the core of the destructive hurricane likely to come near or over that large city early on Wednesday, the agency said late on Tuesday. There are no hurricanes on record even close to this intensity for this part of Mexico. Winds have already blasted through a hospital in Acapulco, while schools and the port, where some 300 fishing boats sit, have also been closed by authorities. Mayor Lopez said Otis may be more devastating than Hurricane Pauline, which hit Acapulco in 1997. killing more than 200 people and injuring hundreds of others. The hurricane is now expected to continue to weaken quickly as it heads inland through Guerrero State's steep mountains before it dissipates on Wednesday night. Mexico's Army and Navy deployed more than 8,000 troops to Guerrero, an impoverished state plagued by violence linked to organized crime, with specialized equipment to aid in rescues. A hurricane warning is also currently in place for the coastal areas stretching from Punta Maldonado to the west, including Zihuatanejo. A hurricane watch and tropical storm warning are in effect from Lagunas de Chacagua to Punta Maldonado. Heavy rain from Otis will continue to impact areas of southwest Mexico across the Guerrero and Oaxaca, and may also cause life-threatening coastal flooding through Thursday, the Hurricane Center said. The Hurricane Center warned of extremely destructive winds near the core of Otis, with winds extending up to 30 miles from its center. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to our channel to see more talents.